Welcome in, builders. We're gonna do some more Eslabong tonight. Very exciting. There was a patch today, and the dev added, I believe he calls it form, but it's basically a sense of stamina, where by running your fighters, they're gonna tire out, and as they get more and more tired, you'll have a stacking stat penalty. So I'm super excited about that. I think to make best use of a new system, we are going to roll up just a fresh team. We'll see some different characters and whatnot. For anyone who watched last time, we had a whole debacle with me thinking that the cup was bugged out or something. I played through another season after we finished stream, and you know what the worst part is? It's just really bad UI. We were totally fine. I didn't need to do a reload to try to fix it, where we ended up losing our save. So divine punishment there, to be sure. Let's see who's in here. Hi, Shinosuke. Hello, Von Wolf. Good to see you. Hi, Droog. Let's store some goals. I mean, we might be putting around dead bodies or something, that's for sure. Hey, Mateus. Been a while, man. How you doing? Only problem with the game is you want to play, but they change it every day. Yeah, I did think about that if I was going to do like a recording or something, I'd want to play on like Saturday and do like a full season right away. You know, it's one of those like, oh no, this ice cream's too delicious. Like having a dev that's super active and super going, but I will kind of agree. I kind of wish he would just do like one patch a day. Maybe slow his roll just a little bit. Got slapped for trying to save scum. Well, you know, I always say I don't save scum due to consequences. I do it if I didn't understand a mechanic, if I misclick, if there's a bug. So we were only doing it because I thought it was bugged out, but it turns out it's just really bad UI, fortunately. So that's all right. It's a with a new system, I wouldn't really want to continue anyways. So we will do that. Just some housekeeping before we fully get started for anyone catching this live or my VOD crew. I am back to my full-time job, so this is the new stream time for weekdays. We'll generally also probably only go about 3 hours instead of my normal 4. I tend to find that because of the later start time, people just have to go to bed. So it's not really worth me dragging through those full 4 hours when everyone's already logged out. So we'll see. Maybe if the viewership's super duper strong, maybe I'll start raising it back to the 4 hours thing. I'll be up a few hours past when we're done, but it's just Babble's energy versus the outcome. So we'll see. We'll see on that. So for tonight, we're planning on about a 3 hour stream, so a little shorter than normal. If any of my tea timer crew wants to help me out, at about an hour and a half, I should probably take a break. And nap at 2 p.m. Okay, let's get straight to it. So we're going to do a new campaign so we can check out the new mechanic. We're going to jump straight in. I'm going to flash pull the couple people who are already in here. I like to do random because I just like to do random until I find something interesting that inspires me. However, I am vaguely interested in Dark Lord. You can't get a Necromancer until you get to, I don't remember if he's 100 or if he's 250 renown, but you can't start with a Necromancer because of that renown lock. And Necromancers are really good, like really good. So do we want to do a Necro run, a Dark Lord, or do we just do a cool random until we find something cool? I'm not too worried about like long term or anything. I just want to do something interesting. I'm leaning towards doing just random. That would be Babble's thing. I showed off on my Discord yesterday. Like I said, I did another run because I was like, okay, what the heck happened? And despite me showing an amazing Ice Mage who literally carried our entire team, I was actually playing a Electric Mage, and man, they're good. They're really good. Okay, so Dark Lord is quite good. Necro Whip guy. I do like the Necro Whip guy. He changed the start on here, though. I swear this used to have a Whip guy, but now it has a Shadow Priest, which is fine. I really like the Shadow Priest. I don't know. I'm a little torn. I like the hybrid healers. I feel that having that extra offense really helps you out. And once you get ahead, them being a hybrid healer doesn't really matter too much. They'll be able to heal through the lower DPS for having that extra kill. Okay, I'm seeing mostly people saying Dark Lord. So we'll do that today. We'll do that one. So we've got a Necromancer, a Shadow Priest, and a Lancer. Let's see if you're any good. Summon Skeletal Priest. Yes. Yes, you are very good. We got a Shadow Priest. Penumbra Ward. Raise a Dome of Penumbra, granting the priest and my allies a shield. Okay. Not my favorite ability that they get, but if we pair him up with a ranged character who can stay near him and benefit from it. And then Lancero, we didn't use this last time, but this is a class I do like. Phantom Lance. Okay, other than the priest, those kind of crappy abilities, but I guess we'll just go with it. If you reroll, just out of curiosity, does this reroll that? Oh, it sure does. Okay. Bad babble, bad. I do like the priest. So every time I change team, it's just re-rolling the guys that we start with. Skeletal Fighter. I think I will keep it on priest. I may have to re-roll it a couple times. Or do we go Spectre? That's a hard call. Spectre's pretty cool too. Rips the soul from any corpse on the field and binds it to your will. It fights on your side on its own before dissipating for good. So the nice thing about this is you could use this to get rid of enemy bodies before they can resurrect. I'm pretty sure I've seen them do that and the enemy not be able to resurrect their fighters. Then again, you have to have a kill to use this, so that can be a little bit iffy. Use that on a champion? Yep, you totally can. All right, I think we'll go with that probably. What do you got? Fires a dark projectile that poisons and does damage over time. Spear Go. Sends a spear illusion lunging forward to the target point, striking the first enemy caught in its path. Okay, those are fine. No, it's anybody. I'm pretty sure it is anybody. I think it's targeted though. I'm pretty sure you could, because it's range 400. So I'm pretty sure it's going to cast on whatever you mouse over. And it's got a 35-second cooldown, so it should be able to keep going. Okay, we'll run with that. And then we need to find one. I think we're going to use the skull flag. I quite like it. I have to always resist using it like every run. Where are you at, skull? Yeah, we'll do that one. Vengeful Cult. Okay, that's not bad. That's not bad. How about, though, instead of the Vengeful Cult, we are the Skull Club. Skulls for the Skull Club. There we go. Okay, so Lancer, Shadow Priest, Necromancer. All right, yeah, we'll play that. It's ally or enemy says on the field. Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah, it says any corpse on the field, ally or enemy. Yep. Okay, Skull Club, we got a skull one. Let's do it. We are, okay, so here's something new. So you can enable or disable injuries. I like the injuries. I actually kind of wish the injuries were a little worse, and frankly, or even if they're not worse, I kind of wish it would just give you a little fluffy description, like stubbed his toe, can't fight next week, or had his ear ripped out, can't fight for 2 weeks, or whatever it is. There is a whole lore thing in the codex I was looking at. We are actually killing each other in the arena, and then we're getting resurrected. So this is a little morbid. And then this is the new one, Fighter Form Enabled. Fighter Form is a season-long stamina system. Competing regularly lowers it, while resting restores it. Fighters with low form perform below their usual level. It can be enabled or disabled on any difficulty, including Infernus. So we're going to try it out. We'll do a normal. I do prefer to do control, and I did test this out. If you're new to the game, I do say you should play through the preseason. This is basically the tutorial with very low stakes. However, I've done it multiple times, so I'm just going to end preseason, and it does give you the same reward whether you do it or don't. So that's really nice. I appreciate that. Games that you have to play the tutorial to get some item or something after you've already done the tutorial 100 times kind of suck. All right, who'd we get? Snick the Patient, who is a level 2 Goblin Archer, and a Vital Sip, 9% healing received. All right, so we are really range heavy. we would really need a tanky person, and preferably a tanky person who can heal. I'm not in love with this guy. His stats are all around negative. Wow. You are negative 27 if I summate all of your abilities. You are at negative like 30 something. Wow. Okay, he at least has a positive number. My Necro has extra max health, lowered attack. Okay, that's fine. Abran, the Necro? No. You're gonna be Ned the Necromancer. All right, Ned, please do amazing things for us. Jefferson? Obviously, this was Thomas Jefferson, the Shadow Priest. Actually, no, you know what? That's too good of a name for a lightning mage. We'll call you the realist Shady. We have a Lancer named Fernando. Yep, checks out. And Snick the might gonna be sold in 10 seconds is what your name should be. Okay, let's go see what's on the market. I also learned something. This is just a Babel hot tip. You can actually mouse over abilities here, and they're outlined in rarity. So you don't actually need to open this and then look over here to see what they got. So I can already tell this guy's got a rare ability, etc., etc. So let's organize these by class. And we'll go through and we'll star anyone who looks interesting, and then we'll make a decision. From my starting roster, I mean, honestly, the Necro's fine, and everyone else is kind of crap, if I'm being honest. So we're pretty open. We're pretty open to what we'll take. We definitely need somebody tanky, and again, I'd prefer somebody tanky that can also heal. So a Matriarch, or probably just a Matriarch in all honesty. We'll see what we can get there. HP might as well be the Necro main stat. I'm pretty sure your summons also inherit some of your stats, though, so you're also going to need some attack. As long as it's patient, as in composed wit, and not a guy in the hospital. I have not had the best luck with Goblin Archers, I'm going to be honest with you, so it might very well be guy in hospital. All right, Lightning Shot. Let's actually go to affordable. Some of these guys, so like this Archmage, I'm not going to be able to buy him until we get to Season 4. So there's no point in even looking. We'll just look at affordables. Okay, a Barbarian with just Mortal Axe. I'm mainly just browsing for classes I really like Bowlbreaker. I really like this class. I don't mind that. What are your stats? Minus 26, plus 25. Health is kind of a main stat for him, so that kind of sucks. The extra attack is interesting. He starts with a decent attack if he can get the vacuum. You vacuum him in and then you Titan Slam him. I don't like his stat spread. I'm going to favorite him. I'll think about it, but he's probably not going to make the cut. All right, Clerics. Again, I'm not a huge fan of Clerics, if I'm being honest. I think they're too squishy for as frontline as they like to be. I do like Sanctuary. We did have that last stream. We had an improved version, but that's a lot of healing. What do you look like? Overall positive stats. You're pretty bad. Start with Arcane Barrier. Wow, I am not impressed with what we've seen so far. Where's my amazing budget grabs? Okay, a Frost Knight. I do like Frost Knights, but only if we have a Frost Mage. His stats are pretty bad. Man, I am not impressed in the slightest with what we're seeing so far. Halberd Brace, Sprint, Okay, we do have 2 Ice Mages. You are -3, -4. Okay, so you're about neutral, frankly. And you have Ice Wave. Refreshes every cooldown except Refresher. And you are greatly into the negatives. See, Drew, you tried to tell me you don't like musicals, but you always Freudian slip and say lyrics. I think you've just got a song waiting to burst out. He has high HP at least. Well, high compared to other characters, maybe, but he has low HP for a Minotaur. We'll think about him. Okay, here we go. Our first legendary person, a different Lancero that has Vampire Strike. I like Vampire Strike quite a bit. You could just heal off of that. And then Spear of Nassar rolls a high-speed arcane lance that detonates upon impact. Pretty good cooldown. Okay, let's flag you. Okay, matriarchs. Do we have another one? Okay, no, we have 2 matriarchs to look at. I really want one of these. Will one of them be decent? Matriarch Bond. Bind yourself to an allied unit for 5 seconds. You receive 50% of the damage they would take. If we combine this with Sanctuary, that would be pretty good. Your stats are, what? -16, -22, -20. Ouch. You have the same ability. Extra HP, lowered attack. Okay, you are at negative more. Stoic, medium, good defense. Berserker, medium. I'd rather have a stoic one. All right, we'll mark you. Monk that has instant kinesis, instantly yank someone forward, excellent HP and excellent speed growth. That's your stupid microphone trying to make me watch musicals. High injury and speed as growth, it sucks. Are we talking about Ashley? No, we were not talking about Ashley. Okay. I would like to try a monk at some point. If one of these was attack, I would go for it. All right, shaman. I do like shaman. Causes singly run. Okay, so a healing debuff at long range. Range 1,000. That is really long range. He's an opportunist, so he would be good at using that. Medium with good attack. All right, you can have a star for now. Rejuvenation. I do like this heal, I will say. Guardian, good speed. Okay, an orc warrior with just battering it. Man, what a horrible batch of recruits. Like, nobody in here even has like rare attacks. It's gonna be the Wimp League. That's rough. Okay, here we go. Dynamite axe on a berserker with excellent attack. Okay, I have seen Reavers really pop off. Okay, so throw a dynamite laced axe that sticks to the ground and detonates after 2 seconds. Excellent growth just got buffed from 40 to 60%. I did see that. Was that actually a buff or was that just a display issue? That definitely would be good though on this. I think he definitely gets a star. That's a pretty strong contender. A rogue. Sentinel. Oh, my beloved Sentinel. Steel Wind is a good one. Excellent HP. Reckless and all he has is HP. Don't think so. Okay, Sever. Low injury. Duelist. Good HP and speed. All right, you can have a mark. I'm going to try not to just play Sentinel the whole time. We'll see, though. Oh, we got a guy with Omnis Slash. High injury risk and good HP, though. I don't think that's it, unfortunately. Okay, a different Shadow Priest. Mind Eclipse is really good. It's just a damage silence on a relatively low cooldown. Okay, we'll think about him. All right, last page. Man, okay, so we didn't have a cool Lightning Priest. I was really hoping to show off my Lightning Priest skills. Okay, Steel Wind is another class I've been wanting to try, but he's garbage. High injury and only good defense. Okay, Hex, high injury, Templar, 4 yellow strikes in a line. That's a pretty good attack, I will say. I did really good with the Templar last time I was playing. They do a surprising amount of damage actually, and then a Witch Hunter. Man, what a horrible crop. Okay, I'm definitely taking the Matriarch. That was the only tanky healer that I really saw. Go for the Reaver. We're gonna do a couple guys. I may sell off. Let me look at. Well, we're gonna take Ashley for sure. So we will buy Ashley. Let me look at my roster again. Are you really bad? I like Trap, but otherwise, I don't think so. I'm not sure we're doing Snick. Snick, I'm sorry, man. We should not have signed you. We are going to sell you, and I will be patient on that. That'll be $300 next time, probably. Okay, and then let's look at my watch list. Okay, Bullbreaker. So he starts with bad HP, but he does have good HP growth. Stoic is fine. Fighting methodically, I really like Bullbreakers. But is he the one we have to get? I don't know. We already have a Lancero, but this guy's just a better Lancero. Yeah, I think we're getting the Reaver. I think that's just a done deal. So let's get him. All right. Yeah, good HP. I wish one of those was attack. This will fix his speed problem. His stats are not horrific. He's only at -10. Orc Shaman can have some pretty cool abilities. I like this really long range Mortal Life. I just think that's really good utility. Oh, wow. And this Lancer's being sold by somebody. That's not even a Union guy. Minotaur's fairly cheap. Yeah, he is, but that's reflected in his bad stats. I guess we could train him. We could buy him and train him up a little bit with the thought that we'll sell him when we find a better one. I'm really hopeful that the stamina system means that we can have more of a B team. When I played through my game last time, my A team was level 15, 16, and my academy trainers I've had since the beginning of the game were only level 10. Okay, I really like these guys. All right. I really find high value in those. And then maybe one more healer just to have a spare. We can afford him. Okay, and then on the roster. All right, sorry, Fernando. I don't think you make the cut. Your stats are really bad. Your stats are just really bad. You're gone too. Okay, so we'll do Matriarch, Shadow Priest as the 2 heals. We've got a Necromancer who, if we can get a kill, we'll be able to res somebody. And then hopefully we'll get some good summons. Priest and Mage, or the Wildling would be nice. Any of those would be fine. Edric, I mean, this needs to be Eric's son, obviously. Ashley the Ironheart. I actually think that's fine. All right. Our Skull Club, and this is Ashley. All right, and then we have 2 healers up right now, so we'll add our Minotaur. Again, we're just really praying he either rolls really well or we can just find a better one. We'll sign 1 to Academy. I would like a second one, but I can't afford it. What's our relic? Vital Sip. 9% healing received. We actually don't have a heal here yet. Man, we are really weak going into match 1. Okay, you don't have a heal either. Wow, we are super weak. Nobody even has a heal for me to give this to them. All right, well, we'll hold on to that thought. All right. What's wrong with your microphone? I don't know. What is wrong with your microphone? See, your microphone's punishing you. You know what you did. Okay, who do I want to play? I am not great at ranged characters, but we really don't have a lot. I could play the Necro. I think I'm gonna play, oh, hold on, we also need a name here. Tiny Bull. On the account of his tiny amounts of HP. It's Tiny Bull. Okay, the Realist Shady, Ned the Necromancer, Ashley Ironheart, Eric Erickson, and Tiny Bull. All right, let me sit up. I'm already slipping into gamer shrimp mode here. Been sitting in my chair at work all day. It's gonna be another thing I'm gonna have to get used to. Okay, let's do it. Hopefully we can pull off a win. So I have Titan Slam. Slams ground, 2 waves, spikes, impact zone. All right. Not the starting ability I would pick for sure. All right, formations. I think Ashley takes mid. Yeah, we'll do that. And normally I'm probably actually gonna want to start further back to give the Necro time to summon. I'll just do it now. Okay, what else here? Gotta sneak a beanbag into work? Dude, it's so gross. Like, they never clean our place. I don't know if I'd want to sit on a beanbag that was on the floor there. Okay, so personality-wise, Guardian, medium. You have, man, I am not impressed with these starting characters. All right, let's set you on advanced tactics. I want you to stay behind allies. Okay, and you, tactics guide, setting, stoic, right? Unflappable under pressure, rarely panics, keeps fighting methodically. Yeah, I think just a balanced is just all around is fine. Eric is a berserker personality. Let's try to bring him back towards maybe a more... Actually, let's take him back towards flexible. Berserker's gonna pull him down quite a bit. So we'll try to go towards balance-ish. He's a range character we also need to remember. Okay, hopefully he can do some work with that dynamite axe. And I'm gonna play Tiny Bill, I think, this time. Okay, let's do it. We are up against Cornelius' team. Salvador the Swordmaster, Tariq the Reaver, Gildor the Lancero. Oh, another, wow, double sentinels. Claudus. Okay, neither one has Omni at least. And Zenobia the Archer. Okay, no, they also have no healing. That's actually kind of good for us. We at least have healing. Well, no, we have support. Let me take that back. Oh, low level Minotaur speed. Oh, we're gonna really struggle to keep people safe. All right, come on, come on. Good job, good job. Get off my team. Get off my team. Dang it, he didn't get a res off, did he? Oh, and we're down. Oh. Oh, that was not a great start. Come on, finish that guy off at least. Thank you. Okay, so most of their damage is Tariq, Salvador, and Zenobia. Maybe we should rush back towards Zenobia. Minotaurs start really slow, and us more so. Well, we need to protect the Necromancer, but we also need the Necromancer to be close enough to something that dies, so he can actually get the res off. He basically just doesn't have an ability right now. Oh, and they killed the necro. That archer is just doing work on my back line. Oh my gosh. No contest. That was rough. All right, please level up healer so you actually have a heal. Okay, thank goodness. Eric, Blood Rage, Bleeding Axe, Shattering Throw. Okay, Blood Rage, inner state of rage, increasing damage and movement speed. I think that's just a no-brainer. Okay, our Necro. I was hoping for Priest, but well, I'll take Mage. I will definitely take Mage. Okay, now he can at least contribute. Shadow Priest, you really need something that does some heal. 10 damage and fearing enemies. Okay, Patch of Ground that does damage and heals. Vampiric Psalm. 5 siphoning verses. 7 damage and heals the most wounded ally, nearby ally. Yeah. Okay, we're already infinitely better than we were before. All right, Swap is fine. Chain Bond. Focuses the chain healing energy into a single ally instead of letting it jump, pouring much stronger heal and echoing part back. Normally I don't like this, but this is actually pretty good. Her other ability is sharing somebody else's damage, and then this will be a way she can heal herself. Okay, Tiny Bull. I really like Blood Frenzy. I do like Charge, and that's fine too, but I can't say no to Blood Frenzy. Okay, we have a little bit of gold because some of our people that we sold went. On my watch list, he got picked up, so he's out. So we have Lean the Fearless, a pretty cheap, yeah, pretty stat neutral cheap Sentinel. We have a Shadow Priest, which I do actually like quite a bit. Has really bad stats though, -25 total. And if we look at new, a Spellblade. I've never done a Spellblade. A Barbarian could be interesting. What are your stats like? -28, so -8, -10. Okay, not too bad. I'm just using this as a rough summation. If you could find somebody who is in the positive stats, you have like a sleeper agent that you can activate, train him up, and he'll be a star. Yeah, random rogue. Yeah, look at this. +27 attack and only a -2 on damage reduction. Balanced growth would be fine. High injury risk does kind of suck though. He's gonna die like every match. Blackguard. Okay, I like Blackguard. High injury risk though. Iron Gate. Orc Warrior with Rock Throw. I don't mind Rock Throw. Stoic. Yeah, we just started with terrible starting abilities there. We're going to be so much better this next match. We kind of had like utility picks instead of like actual do your job picks. All right, a Crusader. Pretty okay stats, good attack and speed. And he has a legendary. Let's mark him. Steel Wind. Okay, yeah, look at this. +32, so +28 total stats. He's a grudger. Vengeful personality. Focus enemies who harmed allies. Summon shuriken that orbit you, shredding nearby enemies and destroying projectiles. You get a mark 2. Ice Mage. Glacial Explosion. Unleashes a radial blast of ice spikes. The only problem with that, Droog, is that it drags down their value by a lot. So if you're going to do any resells, having the low injury is really good value. The AI pays a lot for that on a trained up character. Fire Nova, yeah. A Halberdier. I don't mind those abilities, but stat line's all right. Okay, so we have 1,100. And hold on, before we do that, and I'm training another healer. Okay, I don't hate anybody, although Tiny Bull's definitely possibly replaceable. Okay, I definitely want to pick up one more for my academy team though. So Who do we get? The legendary on Bruno with mediocre, like neutral stats. Let's call him neutral. He's a tactician, which I like. Good attack and speed. That's not terrible. Pillar Divine Light sears enemies. I think that's the orbital laser that one dude killed me with last time. I don't hate that. A Steel Wind, I've never used one of these. Good speed is actually probably not bad for that class. And the other Shadow, I really do like this guy. HP is really good on Shadow Priest because they pay for some of their spells with HP. I feel like he's the better pick, but I can't afford him. Maybe we take the cheap Bruno and we just pray that we can get the Shadow Priest in a minute. Yeah, I think I'm going to do that. Although your stats are not that impressive. You have so much better stats. You know what? Let's take a chance. I've never used a Steel Wind, and this is just really hard to say no to. We'll buy him. All right, now, my next question is, where do I see my fatigue? So, battle, okay, form, here we are. Fresh, no core stat penalty. Official match is -12. Rest week is +20. So I could do 2 fights in a row and then rest 1 week. And we'll be not full, but close to full. Okay, so I probably should rotate right away. So let's rotate. It's gonna be a little bit annoying because I'm gonna have to take these guys out. So I want to remove from Academy. I want to add to Academy. And then I want to add to first team. All right, we'll rotate in our other one. A car. Yeah, okay. Hakar the Shaman. I don't hate it. I don't have anything witty to say about that one yet. And then Marcos will rotate in for one of our damage dealers next time. Shouldn't need to remove from Academy. Okay. So I'd still have to do 2 clicks though, because I have to remove someone from my team and then promote and then put them into Academy. So it's gonna be the same number of clicks either way, I guess. I wish it was a little easier on the drag and drop. Okay, let's do it. Next match. Actually, whoa. My relic actually does something now. This is extra healing. I'm gonna actually put it on the matriarch. Since her ability is she's gonna take somebody else's damage and then she's gonna heal them and get a little healing for herself. We'll do that. Okay, and then you need tactics. So you are an opportunist, which I actually like because of that ability you have. Let's try to stay behind allies and then I'll let you go on that. And then for formation, let's get the Necro safer because the Necro keeps dying. Yeah, and he is so slow. You know what? He is so slow. I'm gonna put him in front. Let's do it. All right, nerf this team. 1-0-0. We are ahead in power level and behind in levels. That's worrisome. They have a Templar, a Lancero. They have their own Necromancer. He has the priest. Okay, we gotta watch out. These priests are really good healers. I probably need to be the one that goes and takes those out. An Ember Priest and a Frost Knight. All right, kind of a tanky team. We'll see what we can do. Skull Club? Skulls for the Skull Club. Let's go. I'm gonna have to charge, I think, immediately. Oh, and I'm already getting feared. Oh man, we're not gonna make it to the back. All right, let's get our heal up. All right, what's the back doing here? You get away. Yeah, I need to play kind of goalie here for the rest of my team. All right, 1 man down, 2 mans down. Okay, and big stun. Oh, skeleton, what are you doing? Why you go die? Okay, can I get it? Can the brother get a heal? Okay, smash. There, my heal's up if I can do some damage. Oh, the stun and the kill. Okay. And then this guy. We did not manage to get to the healers, so we probably did way more damage than we really, quote-unquote, had to actually win that fight. There's the resurrected spirit. Yeah, if we could just get the ball rolling. And look at that. MVP Tiny Bowl. Yeah, I love Minotaurs. Like, the AI on a Minotaur that's like played really flexible is like a wrecking ball that just runs around the map being such a absolute terror. In fact, speaking of terror, you leave my healers alone, buddy. You're doing a really good job of getting into my back line, and I don't like it. I don't like it at all. Look at that. Now you killed some of my team. Gross. Now I'm feared. Now I'm dead. All right, come on, Reaver. Come on, Reaver. Carry us. Our Reaver should statistically be our best person at the moment. Why are you just hanging out, man? You gotta go throw your axe. Come on. Get your resurrect up, man. What's your cooldown? What's your cooldown? I can't see it. Okay. Skeletal mage out. We like that. Okay, I feel like we're gonna win this. Okay, I need to look at maybe making him more aggressive, I guess. I don't know why he keeps stopping and not doing some attacks. There's the Spectre. The Spectre of Ashley. Get in there, Ashley. Ashley's dead. All right, there's plenty more bodies, though. There we go. All right. We need to make our Eric a little more aggressive, I think. That hard restart because of the save bug was killer. It wasn't actually even a save bug, Adius. I played yesterday. It's just really bad UI. The UI makes you think that I skipped the mission start. It's just an extra you have to click next week. So it was like doubly painful. It was all on me though. It was all on me. Okay, that was a good win. All right, Hakar. We need a better name for him. I need a cool shaman name. Help me out. Wave of Rejuvenation. Unleashes a wave of healing energy that chains between allies, applying a powerful heal. Yep. Okay, Eric Erickson needs speed and defense badly. We'll give him the speed first. Ned the Necromancer needs attack, defense, and speed. Let's give him defense because he was getting shreked. The Real Shadiest. Let's give him the HP because he uses that to cast. Ashley rolled really well. 29% where she should be on attack. Okay, let's fix some of that. Tiny Bull rolled terribly. Excellent. Definitely gonna give him some HP. A car. He was doing okay. He is really far behind on defense and HP. All right, let's give him the HP first. Okay, we have some money. Some of our stuff must have sold. Everyone I was watching has sold to somebody else, unfortunately, or they're not on sale. Okay, and matches. No, roster. Okay, core stats minus 5%. So we definitely want to make sure we're doing some rotations here. So I did say I was going to rotate out Eric. So if I do this, yeah, see what I mean though? Like this right here, I wish that would just take him to reserves. And we'll bring in Marcos. And then we'll see what else we can buy. All right, so we're going to look for affordable. We have 45 renowned, so we're not going to unlock anything new. First check, anyone have anything cool? You have Apex Cleave. Leap into battle and unleash a sweeping cleave on landing, striking all units, friend or foe. I'm not in love with that. And nobody else has any good abilities. Claire with the explosion. Okay, her stats aren't bad. Plus 19. I've never used glacial explosion. 14 ice spikes. Oh, this is gonna be like a PBOE, isn't it, though? I'm not in love with that. Man, you guys are kind of crap. Gaido the First. Okay, I do like the priest class. Pull them to your side. Medium with balanced growth. Pretty negative on stats, though. Spirit Weaver, Spirit Fingers. Okay, spirits. Well, but he's not the guy raising spirits, though. We have a necromancer. Oh, I got it. Oh, no, I'm going to save that name. I'm going to save that one. Man, yeah, that's not doing it. How about, he's not even green, so I can't even make a green name. He's a healer that also wounds. Decay. We'll call him Decay. I don't know. I don't like that one. They added, there was a patch today, Adius, that added a new mechanic for fatigue. And I wasn't really feeling it after we had the fumble. It just felt like we were retreading ground. So, but the new fatigue system, I wanted to try it with a fresh start. Because it's going to affects the AI too. So my theory is we should see bigger teams that are getting rotated more. We'll see if that becomes true or not, though. All right, and then you are a Steel Wind, not named Marcos. You're gonna be the Steel, Whisperer, the Steel Whisperer. All right, and he has summon a shuriken that orbits you, shredding nearby enemies and destroying incoming projectiles. Now we need to remember he's level 1. So he's going to struggle a little bit. I'm going to actually make him captain, and I'm going to let Tiny Bull do things that a Tiny Bull would do. So I want him... We're going to make you aggressive, but then also close, and also flexible. So this should be... He's gonna ping pong around quite a bit, hopefully saving people. And we'll put him on forced intercept. We'll put it on nearby and see what that does. All right, and Ashley, I haven't really been able to keep my eye on Ashley. I assume she's doing okay. I'm just going to assume that she's been doing okay. Give him the horns, J-Rob. Okay, I've never done a Steel Whisperer, so this will be interesting. He does have pretty decent HP, almost as much as my bull, which is incredibly bad for the bull. Man, my team is really slow. I just realized we are like average like 150. Okay, it is what it is though. Hopefully we'll see a good recruit next week because I was not impressed with this. All right, formation. Let's also go up a little further. So we need to remember, we are a skirmisher right now. I don't have any good offensive abilities, so we need to be a little careful here. All right. Oh, Nazkrug, an Orc Berserker. Well, that's not good. Skylar, a Matriarch, an Ice Mage, a Priest. Okay, maybe we go assassinate the Priest. Level 8? No. Level 6. Yikes. Level 4 average versus our 2.8. We are 300 power down. Okay, this is gonna hurt. This is gonna hurt a lot. We really need to get a kill for Ned. Great game for Babel, by the way. I take it work is back. Yeah, I'm back. I'm back to the old data mines. I spent 5 hours in meetings today already. Ow. Wow. Match start. Babel immediately gets face smashed. Are you really just gonna chase me down? Alright. I'm fine with skirmishing with the healer. Okay, that was fine. Okay. No. I like the dodge roll. Okay, this isn't hitting allies, right? I don't think so. Ow. Oh, they teleported him to safety. Oh, this priest is gonna be the end of me. All right. Oh my goodness, they're healing him every time they do that. Okay, come on, team. Come on, team. There we go. All right, Spectre, I need you. I'm shocked that we're still alive. Babel himself has actually gotten a little better at the game. That definitely helps. Ow. Okay, you are becoming a problem. Oh my goodness. Get him, Spectre. Oh, so good. Oh, I'm so gonna eat that hit. Oh, nice. Ooh, the ghost of Tiny Bull for the win. Okay, that ability is really nice. And the other thing is, I'm pretty sure it destroys the body. So if the enemy's resurrecting, if he does it on an enemy body, it'll get rid of it. All right, so containing melee carry Steel Whisperer. That's the biggest compliment you can receive. The opposition is basically your favorite team comp. Yes, it is. I have been practicing with more mages, and mages are really good. They have so much more, ow, reach. They have so much more impact. Oh. Oh, he's so dead. Sorry, teammate. Oh, maybe I can keep him busy. Oh, he's got enrage. Thank you for the heals. Sorry, I'm bringing him over to you, Necro. Oh, no. He's kind of out of range of his own team, though. His bonus damage.
Double kill.
Oh, man. I mean, to be fair, we're a level 1 against a level like 5 berserker. He did, look at that. They did 2,500 damage. We didn't even do 2,500 damage total. I'm gonna take that as a win. A draw is a win. Rival. Okay, Ned the Necromancer. Okay, I don't like the archers particularly. Okay, hold the charge and then drain life from a single enemy. Higher charge, more siphon, or terrify. We'll take the siphon so he can be self-contained. Oh, rip. Tiny Bull, what is this? All right, rush for a stun. Oh, we're gonna rush for a stun. We need more CC. Okay, Steel Whisperer. Guillotine Throw. Hurl a precise shuriken that deals 50% bonus damage against bleeds. We're not doing any bleeds. Throw an oversized shuriken that spins in place for 4 seconds. Its massive blade radius slows anything caught near the edge, destroying enemy projectiles that touch it. Press again to recall it. Or leap. Honestly, this ability is really annoying to fight against, so I'm gonna try that. All right, Tiny Bull is still ridiculously behind in both HP and defense. I'm gonna give him the HP first. All right, Steel Whisperer. Now he has good stats. Yeah, look at that. Oh, only a little bit behind in defense. I'm gonna take the speed. Well, you know what? I'm gonna take the might. Yeah, manage your fighter form. Official matches drain form. Tired fighters lose health, damage, defense, and speed. Rotate your lineup so fatigued fighters can recover. Got it. All right, so yeah, some of our people are getting mighty tired. So I think it's going to be Ned's turn to rotate out, which sucks. So you go to Academy. Academy does not seem to drain, so that's nice. I think we put our Reaver back in. And then who else is tired? Tiny's tired. Ashley's tired. Okay, we'll take Ashley out. Okay, so you, yeah, see what I mean here? So I guess we remove you from Academy. We put you in Academy, and then we put you on first team. So Tiny's the only one on the team who's very tired right now. Okay, and I said I wanted to make you more aggressive. You're on Ferocious. I wonder what the problem there is then. We'll put you on Independent maybe? And maybe we'll let you commit. Maybe that'll make the difference. The problem with re-rolling is that's all my money. It's 1,500 for a re-roll. And I really feel like we need to be playing the field here. We did not get very good characters. Nor is there a very good character for sale. Any relics of interest? Not that I can afford. I'm not in love with that. Okay, so 11-second cooldown versus 9. Let's do that. So 1 puts up my shuriken that orbits us. I'm not very impressed with that ability, I'll be honest. It was okay. It didn't hit in allies though. And this one says anything specifically, so I need to be careful not to throw this on my ally. It has a 55% slow, lasts for 4 seconds. Okay. Yeah, I really want at least one more character, I think. But I'm not going to buy just some trash. I want something decent that we can grow. All right, Scarlet Warband. You are not very well named. You should be the Lemon Warband with your overly bright yellow. Zofia, an Ice Mage, Ember Priest, a Crusader, a Fighter, and a Champion. Saint Soup Spontoon. Haunted by the spirit of her fallen noble ward, Soup Spontoon now hunts the supernatural in search of the necromancer responsible, Ignatius. Resolving numerous undead-related events, she was eventually awarded the title of Saint, unbeknownst to her. Empowered by the many spirits joining her cause, she seeks her nemesis in Eslabong. Extra movement speed, but abilities cost more. Okay, so she is a Lancero base, it looks like. She's level 7. That's gonna suck. Okay. Yeah, no healer, but Saint Soup is gonna cook us. Proposed trade. Yeah, I'll trade you, Ashley. They will not. You can offer trades though. Once we have some people who are worth something, maybe we could trade up for something like that. As long as they're not team captain, which champions usually are, but they don't have to be, if that makes any sense. You can trade for them. Get our soup waifu. All right, let's do it. I think this is gonna come down to us trying to keep our backline safe to take advantage of our extra healing. Enjoy the damage. Okay, okay, that was pretty good. That was pretty good. All right, soup down. Let's get a red. Oh no, we don't have Ned. Ned, where are you when I needed you? Ow. Oh, we're so toast. Oh, we're so toast. Oh, and that returns. I need to remember that. I very well might have killed somebody if I wasn't careful there. Can a brother get a heal? I gotta go in. I can't wait because she's gonna kill my other dude. Okay, so I can use that. If I throw it behind them, I kind of zone them. That's actually really nice. I remember there being a League of Legends character who had something like that. Back when my blood pressure was about 10 times higher as I played League of Legends. Okay, let's see if we can get the same similar thing off here. Oh, that was so good. That was so good. That's like an impressive amount of damage. I'm gonna be honest with you. Okay, stay out of my back line. Ow. Oh no. Okay, that was a fail. Nice, my little stupid shuriken actually worked. Okay, Eric actually is doing some work now. 1,000 damage for our team. Where did I land? 532, but I feel like we did some zoning work there. I feel like we did some zoning work. That's important too. The Wi-Fi password? I didn't notice that. Oh no, it's 5G. He's microwaving everyone. Okay, that wasn't terrible. Yeah, and you can look, he got almost like 100 more XP for his performance there. MVP's really like rocket up. All right, Eric. Now this is a case that I might consider re-rolling. If he rolls something I absolutely hate. Leap into air, land, do 50% damage. He doesn't have a movement ability. Aim a heavy axe with precision to stun your target and deal bonus damage to wounded enemies. Okay, that could be really good. If we see him stun someone, I could throw the fidget spinner on him. Or bleeding axe. Inflicts bleeding and they bleed. I'm leaning towards shattering for a stun. We don't have like any control hardly. I like bleeds. That's not that much damage though. Yeah, the leap for the damage isn't terrible. It's only 3 seconds though, and he already has a damage boosting skill. Let's take a stun. It says accurate. I don't know how accurate is, but could be good. Okay, Choir of Whispers. Whispers leap up to 4 enemies, do 22 damage with each weaker bounce. That's worded very awkward. I assume it means it does less damage per bounce. Every verse heals the most wounded nearby ally. That I like. Word of Dread. Deal 10 damage and fears enemies. Or Shadow Step. Step through an ally's shadow. Heal yourself and them and give a shield. I like the bouncy because it's kind of like if he hits somebody, bounces seem pretty dang accurate. That's also heals. And it doesn't get him closer to danger. We'll take Choir. All right, Decay. Sacrifice a portion of your own vitality to mend a wounded ally. Equal to life done. So a third of his HP becomes an ally's HP. Hex turns somebody into a frog. We don't have a lot of CC. I'm really torn on this. And the shield's actually not bad either. This is a pretty decent shield too. Just because it's uncommon doesn't mean I have to take it. That's a big heal potentially though. And it only scales off of HP, not attack. Attack also scales your healing normally. Frog is good. Yeah, we really are light on CC. Let's take this. Let's take that. All right. Now you are just behind in like every stat. He has nothing at average. He's behind in literally everything. We'll take the speed. Build a strong start. The best way to get started is to have 2 healers on your roster. Early on, winning matches is not the best way to make gold. Sell fighters or relics you're not using. Got it. Okay, so who is my... It's gonna be Tiny. Tiny needs a break. He's down to 56, so he has 10% less stats. And our stats suck anyways, so... Tiny is my main tank. We don't have another main tank to sub in. And I can fit one more character. Let's see what's for sale before we make a decision here. Lightning Mage with... Well, I actually like Bolt Speed. Not the ability I'd choose, but surges an ally or self with electrical energy, gaining 50% movement speed for 4 seconds. Could be huge. I wish they would have a summation of these either here or like on here. Just give me a like up arrow and a down arrow, and then make the arrow longer for the more average stats they have. Something like that. Hey, Caddy, how's it going, man? Okay, nobody here has a standout ability at all. We do have a different Minotaur. Yeah, see, look at this. Okay, so he's at negative 22. Okay, so he's at 0, but that would be way better stats than our Minotaur. I mean, do we just have 2 of them? There's no rule that says I can't. Grab and throw, it's fine. I do like Minotaurs. And he is dirt cheap. I would prefer to have something separate, but there just isn't anything for sale. Yeah, and you know what? Whichever one's the weaker of the two will just sell off at some point. Okay, so roster. All right, so just for you, Droog, we'll call him Spirit Fingers. I don't know why you think that's his name, but I'll go with it. Okay, so we got Tiny Bull. I'm going to rename you too. We're going to call you Tiny Beef. And we're going to call you Big Beef. The Beefy Boys. All right, now Big Beef is going to be coming in at level 1. So he's not going to have a good time. All right, we're going to do the same thing. So he is a tactician. We're going to make him a little more aggressive. We do want him to try to be very helpful, but flexible. So what he does is he ping-pongs around, just being a huge distraction to everybody, using your big stat stick, essentially. We'll have him trying to intercept nearby. All right, we do need to remember, though, he's low level. He's going to suffer quite a bit on that. And everyone's okay. Steel Whisper wouldn't mind rotating out, but I don't think we can for this one. I think we'll go with what we got here. The problem with the Sentinel is he had really bad average stats. After playing more, I count that a little bit higher. Having a character that just has really high starting stats really helps. Like, that's how you make those cracked out characters. Hey, Sono, how's it going, man? Good to see you. I see you're up to the orange builder icon. Thank you for your support for so long. Thank you, thank you. All right, let's do it. So week 5. Oh, Sleepy Giant. Okay, he's got a priest, a sentinel. Okay, he's got double, a priest and an ember priest. That's going to be a problem. He's not actually the strongest, but he's hard to take down. We may have to try to intercept him, or we need to go assassinate priests. Okay, we have some CC. Hopefully he'll CC him. 013, the form is terrible? 013, the form is terrible. Say that again, Droog. I don't know what you mean. So far, I like that I have a reason to actually rotate characters. Okay, that could have been better, but what if? Oh, he's throwing me. Oh, we at least did some damage when it returned. Oh, I'm getting Minotaured. Oh, I'm getting Minotaured. Remember, he's got 2 priests behind him. All right, good job, team. Good job, team. All right, what are we gonna do to this guy? Nice. Nice. Good work, team. Focus your captain, Eric Erickson. That's not my captain, though. The captain is Steel Whisper. I think that meant to say Carrie. All right, so they're gonna try to go after Eric. Oh, I didn't put him in the right formation. All right, well, let's see if we can do a little better on the shuriken this time. Oh, not bad. Not bad. All right, the damage on the return isn't like stellar, but you know, it's not 0. Oh, he got turned into a whatever. Nice. Nice. Big Beef, you're doing amazing, man. You are doing amazing, Big Beef. Look at that. Look at that. He's got that same droll expression. It's Daehoon Doon all over again. Eric did 1,600 damage. He got 7 of our kills, just for the record. We skunked them. Wow. All right. All right. I'm very happy with that outcome. Okay, Ashley levels up. Resurrection or Righteous Ward. Creates an area around them, nullifies projectiles, heals the caster. I think we take the Resurrect. All right, Steel Whisperer. Throw a shuriken that spins in place for 4 seconds, slowing and dealing damage to nearby. Don't I already have that? Isn't Spinning Blade what I already have? Small shield absorbs damage when it breaks or mini shuriken. I'm gonna take that, but I feel like I already had that. All right, Big Beef. All right, I love Blood Frenzy on these guys. I'm not gonna say no. Those others weren't stellar. All right, Ned. Probably some speed. He's falling behind. The Realist Shady also needs speed. Okay, our Orc. We're 35% lower than where we should be for defense. Let's get some defense. Probably the same here. Thunder Cup. Yes. Yes, the one where it's 9v3 every single time. Okay, good. I did have them there. Oh, I didn't have Tiniest Beast. He should have been training. Okay, he needs another week off. Both my academy people are at 100%. Spirit Fingers needs some time. And so does Steel Whisperer. So that leaves us with Ned and Ashley. Okay, I think I'm okay with that. And oh yeah, the Spinning Blade thing. Oh no, I guess they are different. So I have Anchor Blade. Throw an oversized shuriken that spins in place for 4 seconds. Throw a shuriken that spins in place for 4 seconds. Slow and deals damage to nearby enemies. Blade destroys. Okay, so I guess this one doesn't come back. Or this one comes back and that one doesn't. Okay, I mean, that's very similar. This has a lower cooldown though. That's actually really spammable. Okay, yeah. They get rid of projectiles, so I could throw that in front of like an archer to ruin their shots. Trap them between the blades? Yeah. If we had some sort of like gravity pull skill also, they'd get sucked in and then I could drop Anchor Blade on them and absolutely destroy them. Okay, so who are we gonna take into an arena fight? probably Ned, Ashley, and probably Big Beef. Yeah, we have a res, we have a summon, and if anything dies, we can use Raise Spectre. Yeah, okay. Next cup match. Now this one we didn't have a problem. See, this is what threw me off last time. Because it didn't say next cup match, we had to go next week and then the cup started. That's what caused the problem last stream. Okay, Big Beef is in. Ashley is in. And where you at? And Ned is in. I feel like this is a decent team. It's really going to depend on how many champions are in here. And you know it's going to be 3. So it depends on which champions are in here. Okay, so I want you to follow Ned. You keep Ned safe. That way I won't have to worry about that. Ned, you need to be cautious and flexible. Yeah, he's a grudger. That's not what I would pick for a necromancer. And where they go, you don't get to do formation on this one. You could do F1 through 4 to give them some basic commands. All right, let's see how we do. All I want to do is get at least like 2nd place. We're going to the level 2, so that's not the greatest. I don't like this mode because most rounds it's 9v3, and that just sucks. I feel like we need some terrain or something in here. Orc Berserker, that's gonna suck. Black Ravens. Don't recognize you. Halberdier, another Bullbreaker who's like 6 levels higher. Hepe the Furnace. All right, so right away I do an F2. F2 is just stay with me. And we're just gonna chill. All right, we're gonna go fight this team because we have an opportunity. Maybe we have an opportunity. Can I get my ability up? Nope, they keep stunning me. Oh. Oh, the res. Big hit. Big hit. Oh, I'm getting thrown. Oh, that sucked. Okay. They CC'd the crap out of me there. Yeah, our Necro's still alive, though. Our Necro's probably dead, though. Okay, he was almost dead. At least we didn't get 6v or 9v3. I at least appreciate that. What are you? Yeah. I think we lost just to the level difference there more than anything else. I don't even think I got my ability off there. That kind of sucked. All right, same thing. Just everyone chill. Everyone chill. Yeah. Oh, same team. All right. Let's see if we can maybe get our abilities off a little better this time, though. Oh, you are not what I want over here. Oh my gosh. Why did you guys have to come for me? Okay, well, we got a kill at least. Leave my necromancer alone. Okay, my healing's almost up. Healing is up. Okay, you know what? Screw you, buddy. Oh, and he KS's me. You guys saw it. You guys saw it. I get thrown yet again. Man, I can't get my throw off. They keep breaking it the second I start it. Okay, Black Ravens are winning quite handily. Okay, everyone chill. Yeah, look at that. All right, these guys. Oh my gosh, could we not for once do this? Oh, okay. At least I got to pick him up once. Yeah, get him out of here. Come on, come on. I'm like focusing so hard right now. Oh no! I need to get some big hits while I've got my buff up so I get the heal. Alright, you know what? Yep, go down there. Okay, I think I killed the Minotaur at least. Oh man, I've never been able to get one of these wind guys. They seem ridiculous. That water spout CC he kept doing to me. Oh, our little necromancer's trying so hard. And the stupid bull. Wait, I thought I killed him. Did he get resurrected? Yeah, this team absolutely dominated this. At least I feel like I got to play. This is the first time I've ever not been ganged up on by literally everybody. 3 points. Yeah, that should just be their win, right? Because nobody can get to 3 points and tie them. Oh, okay. Well, it's our turn to get double teamed. Maybe if I... Oh, nope. I was gonna say, maybe if I could grab him and throw him into the other team. I'm just getting chain CC'd again. Yep. Splat. Man, what a harsh run. This Crimson Ravens absolutely destroyed us every single match. That halberd ability, I've never seen that, but that's really good. Where he grabs him and swings him around like that. Yeah, it didn't help. That one match we might have been able to win, but he just started chain CCing me and I couldn't get out of it. Oh, the halberd guy. Okay, can you get the kill on him? So at least they don't completely skunk our tournament. Okay, that's funny. At least that happened. All right, can we pull off one win? Oh, of course. Nope. Hey guys, hey. We got to deal with this. I mean, I do tons of damage to this guy. I kill him like every match, and then the CCs get started on me, and then I can't do anything. Yeah, Ashley with the save there, by the way. I only lived that long because she was taking half my damage. Oh no! Oh, I tried. The level difference was just too much. I will say though, I'm really liking the fatigue system. If we'd gone in here with Tiny Beef, I think we might have been able to win this, but he was too tired. So add some extra layers of strategy for sure. And down. Wow. They got 4 points. I've never seen a team dominate that hard. They don't even give you a chest for participating either. And we took double injuries. Oh, okay. Whew. I take it back. Silver chest is totally fine. I'll take 2 injuries for that. Come on, give me somebody usable. A spell blade. Okay, I've never used one. It's Sambombazo. I mean, how could we say no to that? Sambaz Bombo. Okay, good defense, good movement. Horrible attack. Decent HP. I'm actually gonna go extra HP there. She's having trouble dying to the sheer damage. And Big Beef is ridiculously slow. After a few matches, free agents are the only way to improve your club. Got it. No, yeah, that's true, Drew. We had an AI bug out last time, and they didn't do that this time. Okay, double injuries and they're bad. Okay, you are gonna stop training. Okay, so you can go back to team. And there's our new spell blade. All right, so what do you got? Echo Strike, a swift spectral melee strike whose impact echoes twice more on the enemy it catches. Okay. Fire Nova, expands a crimson nova around the caster, blasting nearby enemies, being the operative word. And Breath of Fire, hold the charge, channels a stream of fire that damages enemies in front of you. Can move while casting. Okay. All right, that seems fine. Your movement speed's a little low for how squishy I think you're gonna be. We'll play him, see how he works. I really, as much as I like playing Bowl Breakers, I also think the AI plays them pretty decently, at least with that setup. Okay, anyone super tired? No, we're pretty fresh right now. 2 injuries. We'll peak, but we're not desperate. Gisselbert with wow, okay, new record. -46, -69, not nice stats. What the heck, man? -69. Thunderstruck, another bowl. Mediocre stats. An archer with Reaper Shot. They launch slowly, then accelerate in a straight line. A Witch Hunter with Silver Chain fires a silver chain bolt that tethers its victim. That would combo probably really well with our Steel Blade guy. And he's pretty cheap. A Lightning Mage. Not the abilities I like on Lightning Mages, though. You know what? Let's try a Witch Hunter. He's pretty cheap. Okay, but I'm not going to bring him in this turn. So let's actually put him... Is somebody... Why can't I not put you on training? I want you to remove from Academy. Assign to training. Assign to Academy. Okay, he's going to need some levels. Okay, so our Spellblade, again, we're going to play the fast disruption DPS here. We have a flamethrower, we have a PBAOE that only hurts enemies, and we have a, I can't tell if this is good or not, melee attack. We'll see about that. And my relic is currently not in use, so you... yeah, he changed the relic thing. This is exactly what I asked for, by the way. I really appreciate that. Before, I would have had to go put our matriarch on the team to get this off of her. I think we're going to give the healing relic to Beef. What's the difference between training and academy? Academy gets more XP based on your rank within the league. They actually run... Where do I show that? Yeah, they actually run simulated games. Academy League is fully simulated, so you never need to fill 5 slots. Assign eligible fighters to the roster to earn weekly development 8 XP, guaranteed to catch up progress at least 5 levels below cup standard. And the training, we can increase it by leveling the training here. If we level up our barracks, we could get more bench XP. So, I don't know, it seems a little redundant. I agree with you. They're both just XP and the academy's better, is the long short of it. I feel like training, like, I don't know, maybe you should get to like respec or something. But it is what it is. So I'm filling up, I want 3 spares basically normally, because that's what I can train up for XP. This is already way better though. If this was previous, we'd all be like level 10, I'd be using the same 5 characters every match. So I like that we're actually shifting our team around a little bit. I think that's a really good improvement. By the way, if anyone doesn't check the Steam forums, this dev is like stupid active. So if you have like suggestions and stuff, he's really open to hearing them. And you'll probably get a reply. I mentioned maybe having an option to have a no champions league, which have you noticed? we haven't been fighting a champion every single match. I think he lowered how often you see them in Division 4. Because we are in the crapper division. Yeah. Although apparently we're rank 2, so I guess we're not doing too bad. Training doesn't accumulate fatigue? I don't believe so. Academy definitely does not. We can double check it though. So training is at 76 if you guys want to remember that on Spirit Fingers. And we'll check it when we come out of our next match. All right. Even match. We're a little bit down on power. We're a full level behind. Speaking of, Stella rocks. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. A waifu. Max health and a bunch of attack. Oh, by the way, I didn't call this out, but extra defense also lowers your CC. So high defense characters will be CC'd less. We had a problem last stream. I kept getting like really chain CC'd. It really sucked. So is she the resurrection person? May Stonk 2. No, she is not the resurrection person. She is a healer though. Leader of the Freedom Fighters, a rebel faction from the Freedom Islands that rejects Eslabong's system entirely. Stella fights inside the arena not for glory, but to prove that no law, league, or protocol should decide what freedom means. All right, well, I'm still gonna bash your face in. I don't know what to tell you. All right, she's got a Stormhoof, or excuse me, a Stormhorn. I like that class a lot. A Templar, a Cleric, and a Berserker. All right, so a pretty beefy front line with a lot of healing and a kind of weak back line. Oh, and yet again, I forget to set up my stuff properly. Okay, good old flamethrower. Excellent. Oh, that was so good. That was so good. Oh my goodness. Is this the class for Babel? Fast attacks. Okay, let's get out of here for safety. Oh, oh. Go for it. Go for it. Oh, okay. I like the spell class. I like the class a lot. Oh, that was ridiculous. Okay, he gets a cool name. Help me think of a cool name. Maybe we make something stupid long. I kind of like the theme, but something I can pronounce. The number one thing Babel thinks about when naming a character is, can I pronounce it easily? Man, that was so good. I really hope I get a repeat here. Oh, that stun he does right away is so good. Okay, let's chill for a second. Oh, he stunned me out. He stunned me out of the flamethrower. Okay, I'm really hurt. I'm gonna go hang out. I'm gonna go hang out back here. Remember, if we go down, that's when we have our chance to get injuries. So it really is worth not just getting down for the sake of nothing. Do you even have an attack? You may not have an attack. I gotta watch out for our own team. Eric doing the work. You can't deny it. You can't deny it. But I feel like we were a force of disruption. I feel like that went really well. Okay, our Witch Hunter levels up. Oh, with a legendary. Is this the beginning of something great? Okay, Executioner Bolt. Precision bolt that deals massive damage below 30% health. It consumes Condemnation for 50% additional. That sounds really good. Salt Circle. Draws Consecrated Salt Circle. Enemies crossing the boundary are slowed and interrupted. Witch Hunter bolts fired from inside gain speed and pierce one target. Nice. Explosive Nail. Fire a charged blue steel bolt that plants a nail and chains on the victim. Yep. I can't say no to that. All right, Eric, you are doing some really good work, friend. Okay, here's another piece of UI feedback, if just on the off chance the dev watches this. So rather than having to mouse over this to see the -2, I really wish it would display next to it or below it or on here or somewhere that I didn't have to mouse over, because I do pay attention to that quite a bit. All right, he's not really getting pressured. We're doing a good job of keeping him safe. I think we just go greed here and give him some more damage. I think that's going to be the plan. Okay, Tiny Beef. He has -23 on defense. He's almost fixed his health. Let's go defense. All right, and our new spell sword. I mean, the extra defense would be nice. I think the movement's probably key. I think we'll take the movement. We're so far behind. All right, the newbie 3v3. This is very deceptive. You could be a newbie up to level 15. I went into this and got absolutely decimated by level 15s before. And it's a 3K entrance fee, so it really sucks. And there's not a lot of consolation prize. So we'll think about that. Yeah, we don't have any of those classes at the moment. I mean, the nice thing is this doesn't progress the week though. So you can fight multiple fights with 3 people and get a bunch of XP. So like that's the benefit, but you need to win. You need to win. That's the thing. All right, let's check. Anyone cool for sale? That archer still up. Another witch hunter. A hierophant that I'm not gonna be allowed to buy till season 3. Yeah, no. Okay. Roster. Oh no, we had another injury. Oh my goodness, we are rolling the injuries now. Okay, and unfortunately, that's my melee character. Spirit Fingers is at 96, so we did not take fatigue for training, just for the record. And that is the +20 we expected. Okay, so Tiny Beef is injured. Big Beef is available. All right, Big Beef, you're up. I guess we're just gonna rotate between the beefy boys for our frontline character. That seems to be working really well. All right, how's everyone else's fatigue? Ned could use a break. All right, move to reserves. It's fine. You know what though? Let's, as much as I just enjoyed using him, let's pull him out. Let's bring in our witch hunter and the steel. I want to see this, if this actually works. So ideally, he'll chain someone down and then we're going to throw blades on top of him. I've never used a witch hunter, so I don't know exactly how this works. Near tea time? Oh yeah, I'm past tea time actually, thank you. Okay, let me fix a couple things before we do that. All right, you guys come up with a witch hunter name for me. It needs to be cool. And then let's do this guy before I go. So Sambombazo. I think we're gonna do Sama Lama. I don't want to say the hot. The fiery, the spark, the coal, the flame. The first flame. Oh, and it fits. Okay. Okay. Salamander, the first flame. Oh, salamander doesn't fit. Okay, salamander, first flame. There we go. Oh, I like blaze. Salamander, the first blaze. Yeah. There we go. Salamander. All right. Your guys' homework while I go make tea. We need a cool witch hunter name. Or you know what? I don't think we even do. Sorry, I lied. Any of my people who watched Final Fantasy Tactics here tonight? We'll go with nails. Not a monk this time, unfortunately, but double nail attacks, I think that fits. Okay, so I'm going to put you guys on here, the overview. You can kind of see we're at 411 and we've got a ticker of things that are happening. There is also a feed. So like offer pending, they want to buy Eric, for example. So there's things we could go look at. All right, as usual, I'm going to take a 5-minute break. I'm going to go make some tea. I would encourage you to get yourself a stretch, a drink, etc., etc. I'm going to tell YouTube that I'm taking a break, so there may be an ad popping up in here. If you get one, I appreciate those pennies. All right, YouTube, start break, 5 minutes. I will be right back. All right, hopefully you guys had a good break. Newt Finder, I like Newt Finder too. I'll save that one for another character. I like Nails for this guy, but I like Newt Finder too. Okay, we are back, YouTube. Okay, so we're gonna go up against Old Fingers, which apparently is an orc team. I wish it was easier for the player to make theme teams, because I totally tried to do this before, and I just couldn't get enough greenskins, basically, to make it work. Level 3, level 4, level 9, the Berserker. His form's at 48, though, so he's gonna have some stat penalties. Yeah, they're pretty tired, actually. Okay, and I did see we have a pending offer. Oh, look at this. They're trying to buy my whole team. So they want to buy Spirit Fingers for 4K. They want to buy Eric for 9K. And Tiny Beef. I would be willing to sell that, but what would we replace with? Thunderstruck is another bad Minotaur. Riker. I'm very impressed with that one halberd ability where they grabbed me and swung me around. I've never seen that before. A Blackguard. Dark Aegis summons a barrier, absorbs 50 damage over 10 seconds. And Whip Pull, okay. But really bad stats. And high injury. And he's reckless. Yeah. Man. So close, so close. Philip of the Office Fridge. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna take that. Then again, I mean, this is how you make money, is selling off characters. We can go more though, right? Then again, I guess he's got all the abilities he's gonna get. If they're willing to pay 4K for my shaman, I still have multiple healers. No, I'm not gonna do it yet. I'm not gonna do it yet. Yeah, let's leave it be. All right. Now, my hope is we have a little over an hour left. I want to do the cup since that's where we messed up last time. So I'd like to get here. So let's keep marching on. Oh, I didn't choose my captain. That could have been awkward. Okay, we're going to do Steel Whisper. In fact, actually, I should double check this. All right, close teamwork. He's balanced. He's going to be flexible. Yep, I think that's good. All right, Nails. All right, so the plan is, also let's switch those two abilities. Actually, let's switch those. So that's my Orbit Thingamabobber. This is my Anchor Blade. And this is my Spinning Blade. So the plan is, we see somebody get nailed, and we throw the Anchor Blade or this, or both, on them. That's the plan. Also, my Relic. Unequip. Okay, so we have extra stamina and we have gets extra healing. So let's put extra healing on him, and let's put extra stamina on him. Man, those injuries really hurt. Those really hurt. Okay, so we're back on steel. Let's do it. All right, Orky boys. Yeah, you're 2 levels higher than me, and yeah, you've got more power than I have, but do you have nails? Okay, come on, team. Oh, okay. Okay, all kinds of things happening. I was not ready. All right, well, it wasn't perfect, but I would say I sawed him up pretty well. He's down. Oh. You son of a gun. That's gonna wear off at some point. That's gonna wear off at some point. Focus your captain, Eric Erickson. I feel like this is supposed to say carry. I don't think it's supposed to be captain, because he's not the captain. Also, yet again, I forgot to fix my formation. All right. I was not prepared. I will be better prepared this time. There you go, buddy. Enjoy. All right, the berserker's already down. You're next now before you get me with the little song. Ah. At least this CC does it to everyone in range. Okay, that was pretty good. All right, so the one is like he drags them, or like they can't go any further. Ow. Okay, dude, watch the nails. I feel like we steamrolled that team, if I'm being honest. Eric, again, still doing work. All right, Eric gets what I think is his last ability. TNT explodes on impact. Damage all enemies. Hurl a one-handed axe that deals 25 damage and reduces incoming healing or the bleed. I feel like we take the AoE. All right. Oh, Big Beef gets the legendary Shockwave Vacuum. A powerful strike that pulls all nearby enemies in front of the Minotaur and stuns them for 2 seconds. This plus the stomp of Tiny Beef is an amazing combo. All right, and Big Beef here really needs some speed. Like, really needs speed. All right, Nails is quite far behind in HP. Let's just patch the problem first. All right, Market. Oh, an Astral Wing. I've never actually had one of those. Forge Constellation. Forge 3 astral stars that orbit the dragon for a limited amount of time, damaging enemies they touch. While the constellation lasts, Lesser Starfile, Rapid, and Spray and Pray gain bonus projectiles. His stats are really bad, though. Like, really bad. A Templar with Holy Step. Hunter of the Pale Rider. Ricochet Axe. Throw a spinning axe that bounces between nearby enemies, dispersing after the final hit, gains momentum. And Vampire Jump. Okay, well, I can't afford him anyway, so moot point. Are we wanting to take one of the offers? Offering me 6.2k for Spirit Fingers. I think we have to take that. I feel like that's too much to say no to. I'm taking it. At some point, a champion should be offered to us. So I need to have a little bit of a nest egg. All right. With all that money, do I want to look at this again? Show me affordable. No, I'm still not very interested. We are looking for another healer now. No, none of them are going to do it for me, though. Okay, roster. Step 1, anyone getting super fatigued. We're getting there. Okay, I will say the Nails plus Steel Whisper was pretty good. I did like that combo. All right, let's rest Eric so that he is ready. We're going to have the cup. And, well, no, I guess that's a few weeks away. And then Shadow Priest is also tired. Let's get Ashley. And then we took out a DPSer. Let's add Ned back. Okay, Academy. Okay, you know what? Actually, Eric, you go to training instead. Let's get our people who need the most XP in the academy. Oh, thank you. Yes, I always forget formations, literally every time. I don't want, I kind of like Nails on the side so he doesn't like shoot my team. I'll go next to him because I can dodge kind of, sort of. Also, did it reset Ashley? Yeah, I do not want you to follow Ned. You can play the field. We had that for the arena specifically. Okay, so our healing is not going to be as good as normal, but we have the Necromancer, so here or there. Really want this to be Wildling or healer. Please, please, please. All right, let's do it. Oh, so good. So good. Okay, I need to go help him though. Oh, Nails. I'm coming, Nails. I'm stunned. Okay, well, we got him. How's the rest of the team doing? Okay, our Necromancer's up. That's a great. Oh, not bad, not bad. Not bad, not bad. Okay, I mean, I'll play for a bit if that's what you want to do. Oh, was that? Oh, that was a Spectre on the enemy team. Okay, I'm just gonna get shot by Nails if I go up there. I see exactly what's gonna happen there. How does it feel to switch between characters? It feels fine. It's definitely a skill thing though. I'm better with melee than I am with range. I played a lightning mage off stream yesterday because the auto attack was auto hit. I didn't have to worry about aiming it too precisely. So I'm getting better. It definitely feels like a game that you can play this without controlling any characters. You could just watch. But I like controlling characters. I feel like I'm playing a MOBA and no one's screaming at me. So, you know, you got that going. Oh, that wasn't as good a shot as last time. Okay. Wow. They just absolutely dominated. Yeah, walk through that, suckers. All right, come on, team. You can finish him off. I got him all so low. Oh, they resurrected Tiny Beef. Oh, no. It's all falling apart. Yeah, like 3 or 4 of them were all in that group. They just absolutely slonged us. I mean, when you manage the team plus second team. Well, you don't play the Academy League, if that's what you mean, BSA. If you mean rotating people on the team, I like that a lot. Because the problem before was you basically had the main team and like one sub when someone got injured, and you basically couldn't play anyone else because they were too out-leveled. So I really like it. This is day 1 with the thing. I'm sure he'll refine it some more, but in general, I'm very positive. I like the change. I kind of want worse injuries. And maybe, I don't know. I haven't had the money to expand my training facilities, but some more training facilities too. Okay, Ned is behind quite a bit on attack, but he also needs some HP. So let's get him some HP. The Realist Shady is behind in speed. Steel Whisperer behind, ahead. Okay, let's go speed. Iron Gate is open today. I mean, we'll do it, but we're not going to be stellar at this. All right, so visit the Iron Gate. But I want my roster. Okay, how are we feeling? We're feeling okay. We're feeling okay. Yeah, I think we can Iron Gate with this team. I think that the switch the characters to level up can help instead of suffer, force you to change them. Yeah. That's why I kind of want... I'd like to see the injuries expanded a little bit. Even if it's just fluff, tell me what the injury is. Just especially if they're kind of humorous, because it kind of fits the tone of the game. But yeah, I think injury should be more of a thing. Just again to force you to rotate more. This is a good start though. And it definitely makes me want to look here a little more. Like in 2 weeks, we have the cup. So I really want to make sure my best people are rested for the cup. So we got to be a little bit careful there. All right, market. Anyone of interest? Justina. Refresher and Ice Wave. Middling stats. Nobody else I really care about. I'll definitely say the people you can recruit are randomized. There must be a seed system. Again, when I played off stream yesterday, the recruits were insane. There was like 5 people with legendaries at the beginning of the game. It was ridiculous. Okay, so Iron Gate is open. Let's go do that. It's a gauntlet of floors, open every 8 weeks. Send a squad in and fight as far as you can. Fall and you keep whatever chest you've already banked, but the run ends there. Harder floors mean tougher opposition. It also means we can take more injuries, so we got to be a little careful here. Stella Rocks is the #1 healer in the league. All right, team. I'm really counting on Nails to just absolutely destroy here. We'll see if that happens. Ow. Ow! What was that? Okay. A little disrupty guy. Sorry, teammate. I hope I didn't hurt you too bad. Okay, getting thrown around. Ow. Nails, you gotta be a little more careful, man. That's not even me diving in front of you. I'm not gonna take the blame for that. Oh, so good. And then if we do this, and we get like 1 extra hit there. That's not terrible. Okay, they're bullying my boy. They killed my boy. Or my girl, I guess. It was Ashley. Yeah, that's not good. That's not good at all. I feel like Ashley was being like way too far away there for whatever reason. Yeah, what, you don't want to come into that? Why won't you want to come into that? Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay, that was a horrible throw. That was pretty good. Yeah, if we had somebody who could take better advantage of either holding them still for that or taking advantage of them being slow. I gotta be careful here. Are we the last 2 up? Yeah, this team did not do very well in here. We got absolutely smashed. That was pretty bad. I'm gonna take our chests and leave. I don't want to take a bunch of injuries before we go into cup season. Yeah, we did really bad. Okay, Executioner Bolt really makes me like that. Ooh, but Restraining Stake immobilizes target. God, that's a hard one. I really like the idea of immobilizing, again, just for my combo. But then again, Executioner Bolt feels like it's so far. I don't think I can say no to that. That actually gives Nails some damage. Is there a building that has the chance of better? There's not better recruits, because remember, that's a pool for everybody, but there is a scouting office. Scout specific class for next week's market. But it's 2,000 gold. I'm kind of thinking we should upgrade our medical bay. And or maybe our barracks. Let's do that. 1 level of med bay. So lowers duration of injuries by 2. And barracks. So. Oh, okay. So you get training XP, 1 training slot, but then there's also some bench XP. Okay, I didn't realize there was bench XP. I'll do that. I want to stay kind of high because I'm expecting to be offered a champion at some point. Ned took an injury. Oh, our boy Ned did take an injury. Luckily, it's only 1 week, though. Okay, so... healer is really what we need here. And I only have the 1. I really need another healer. Oh, Void Fist. This is like a Shadow Monk. Another one I really want to try at some point. It's not a very good one. I don't really want another Matriarch. Okay, I don't have the Renown to get Orc Berserkers. Dang, and it's just this same Shadow Priest again that nobody wants. New Blackguard. Chain Sweep, a wide sweeping attack that hits all enemies in a broad arc. Those are pretty bad abilities. If I'm being honest. We have not had a single electric mage all season. I've been really keeping... I take that back. We had like 1, and I hated the abilities he had. Okay, well, no. Tiny Beef Sell. I don't think we're going to do that right now. I would be willing to sell him if we had somebody we were raising, but we don't. Okay, so heal. Some control mostly. Tanking, disruption, and zoning and damage. I think there's a pretty good team. Nails? Is there a way I can tell you to not shoot me? Please stop shooting me, Nails. You could put him on the flank, but that's a little dangerous. Guess we'll just let it go. Second page. Oh, yeah, you are correct. I missed it. We actually had 2 pages this week. Another Orc Shaman. He's already leveled up. They want a bunch of money and he's wounded. No. Unfortunately. So these are teams that are actually selling off characters. Union are like freelancers. They're a lot cheaper, as you can see. All right, let's do it. Dunath Warriors. Oh, it's got this idiot. Oh, I hate this guy. He's the guy we fought last week that had more HP than my entire team by himself. Well, that's a little bit of an exaggeration. I had like 1,200. He had 1,100. Plus 4 other people on his team. I hate him a lot because A, he has that much HP. This one has 1,000. And B, Dunath Riches. 3 coins that each one is like a long-term CC. It's horrible. Horrible. We need him dead. We need him dead now. All right. Get me. Yup. Careful. I want to see that nail. Oh, that wasn't a good throw. That was not a good throw. Oh, the coins. I'm still stunned. I'm coming, Nails. Yeah, get him chained. Chain him up, Nails. I gotta remember, I need to fight from this side so Nails can shoot. Alright, idiot down. Yep, enjoy. Okay, got him for 15. Who's back here? That's mine. That's not mine. Okay. Okay, that worked pretty well. I didn't play that great. I missed a lot of good opportunities there. But we kept Nails alive. And I feel like Nails CC really kind of like neutered what's his face. Okay. I need that. Yeah, right there. There we go. There we go. Get the blender going. Okay, don't walk into the blender though. That's for enemies, not for friends. Okay, and they're all heading down there, so we throw. If I could get unpetrified. If I could get unpetrified. Okay, well, I was gonna throw a blade to make some space for my friend. That was the plan. There we go. Stab. I need to remember, with a ranged character, I need to be fighting from the opposite side. I keep kind of getting in his way this match. There we go. Nice. God, that felt good. Revenge. Revenge. Oh, yeah, but the form, yeah, they both had absolutely nothing. That's good, though. That means if the AI plays their champion every freaking match, then they get punished for it. It's Pepe the Furnace. Okay, Ned. Vanguard. Do we take Vanguard? That's the sword and board skeleton. I think he has a stun or a knockdown. That's pretty good. So we'd have mage and a tank. Or do we do a reroll? I'm willing to invest in Ned, but the thing is, we only get one reroll. And if we don't hit a summon, I'm gonna be very sad. I think we just take one in the hand. Yeah, I think we just take one in the hand here. All right, the realist Shady. Oh, I do like Mind Eclipse. Closes a black moon over the enemy's mind, dealing 26 damage and silencing them for 2.2 seconds. Steel Whisperer. Kinda got screwed. We could take the leap. We don't have a movement option. Slash them on lane. So this is engage. I don't hate that. We're playing a skirmisher with this character. This would let me hop in and engage. He didn't roll very rare abilities though, I'll definitely say that. We'll take it. All right, Ashley. Actually could have some attack for once. Nails. A little bit behind on agility, but he's been doing okay. They keep rushing him. Let's give him some vitality. We're playing him more as a control character than a damage character. Save money for champion, probably not a bad idea. There's like multiple types of champion things. One, they want to join you and you basically just pay a 2,000 gold fee. But there's another one where they offer to be recruited, and that can be stupid expensive. We also could try headhunting too. So that is a thing that we could also look at doing. Can I headhunt people that... Sorry, curiosity. X. Okay, so I think that equals is how much they would want. Oh no, that's how much we're worth. He wants a mage. Okay, no. I think I might be able to actually pull that off though. So there might be a way to get classes you're not supposed to have. All right, I'm not gonna do it, but that's interesting. All right, so you are a mage. Got a berserker, a stormhorn, another mage, and an orc shaman. Fine. I feel like this is a good matchup for us. This is the only really dangerous thing at melee, and then we just kill the other ones. Now we do need to watch out. We have the cup next week. Are we going to have anyone that's too tired if I play them this week? And the answer is yes. Many people will be too tired. I really need another healer. Like, really need another healer. Hey, there's another necromancer. I don't have enough renown. Another necromancer. Wow. Wow. Had we won every match, we might have enough renown for that. Ember Priest. He's leveled up, and he got nothing good. Wow. Okay. So I need to rest some people. Okay, so Big Beef, go to reserves. Tiny Beef, you're in. Ashley, I think we're gonna rest Ashley. We're gonna have a rough week. Let's bring our necromancer. And I think we have to rest our healer too. This is gonna be a really bad week. Let's bring Eric. Let's have Eric carry us. Yeah, I wish that drag and drop worked a little more reliably. Okay, and we should be academying our lowest people. And then we will train our lower person. Okay. This is gonna be a rough week, team. This is gonna be a rough week. Alright, so healing gained. I guess technically you heal yourself. Well, you know what? No, you heal yourself too. So you can have that. Save scum bug time. Not this time. I don't know if you were here earlier, BSA. You want to know what the worst part was? I played last night. It wasn't even a bug. It's just really terrible UI. You'll probably see it here. I won't explain it again now, but you'll see it here next week. All right, order inversion. This is gonna suck. That's all I have to say. Please don't injure my entire team. No Cobra Kai. As usual, I did not do my, oh. Okay, that worked. That worked okay, actually. Actually, that worked not bad. He got completely screwed. I like that a lot, actually. All right, who needs to get got? You need to get got. Okay. Yeah, without their berserker to keep their backline safe.
Double kill.
Okay, watch friendly fire. Not bad. Not bad. I didn't get to see what happened to Eric, but it looks like he got screwed. Let's change tactics formation. What happened here? Beefy, you need to be up front. You can actually probably be here. Okay, let's try that. See if that helps. I'm so bad. I don't know why, but I forget the formation all the time, despite the fact that it's really useful and it actually works really well. Okay, let's not get hit by that. Oh, whoa, 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 axe, axe, axe. Oh, no, he ran too close to the axe. Yeah, I really like this when we've got him up against the wall. They can't escape. I like this class. This, what were you? Steel Wind. This is a pretty cool class. I don't even have the good abilities. We have kind of the mediocre abilities. It's Koopy Darkstorm. Oh, Tiny Beef. Tiny Beef pulls it out. His last ability, he gets the legendary. Better than Sentinel? I enjoy the Sentinel more, but I think this has more impact. Because I'm able to do... those shurikens are really versatile. I can throw it in front of an ally so an enemy can't approach. I can throw it in front of an enemy and it blocks projectiles. I can zone someone out so they can't get away from a character. I can pin them while they're CC'd. I can throw it while they're against the wall. It's really, really versatile. I like that a lot. All right, I didn't see what happened here, but I'm guessing his negative 26 defense probably finally came back to bite him. All right, Big Beef also really needs some HP and really needs some movement. Let's go with the HP first. All right, this is where we got screwed last time. Mid cup next, got it. Why this is what I expected is this to say cup. We did the cup earlier and it said go to cup. This one says advanced week. And I was like, why can't I start the cup? It's just terrible UI messaging. I don't know why. I guess they're giving me a chance to come by, I suppose. We didn't take any wounds, which is great. Available, there's only one page. There's an Ember Priest. This is a different one. Sparks that do attacks and a Nova. And no healing. You're just a bad fire mage if you don't have support abilities. An ambusher, another reaver. Okay, what about a sentinel that has plus, what is that, 47 average stats, plus 60% attack, and has good attack as his level up? Okay, I don't mind guard break. I don't love thrust. But he has crap abilities. He only gets to pick one more. We could respec him. God, you're almost good, por Portito. Another fire mage. Okay, a shield. Okay, we're already better than the other one. Baptized by fire. Okay, revives an ally. Okay, that's fine. And Fire Bond burns a portion of the Ember Priest's own life to pour a searing potent heal into an ally. I wish it would tell me how much of his life. I don't hate this one. He is Union. Good HP. Okay, and good speed. I think we just have to take this guy. I'm not really getting offered a lot of choices for healers. $30 MP and 28 HP. That is true. We are spending a lot on a high level person. Then again, this is going to become more and more of a problem because we're not going to be able to level up level 1s forever. Let's look at relics maybe. Is there anything in here that jumps out? For a second, I thought that was the Gilded Daggers. I was like, wait, what? Okay, 16% projectiles would be really good for nails. Like, legitimately, that would be really good for nails. I don't think we spend it, though. I'm really hoping that we get offered a champion at some point. All right. Advance the week. And then if we go to matches, now we're in here, and we next match. Yeah. So it was just really, really bad, because it doesn't say cup. We're in a cup, but it says match. That's what threw me off so bad last time. All right, I don't think we're steel winding, though. As cool as you are. In a 3v3, we definitely take one of the beefy boys. And it's gonna be Tiny Beef. It's gonna be Tiny Beef. What a rags to riches story. That's right, Bob. Tiny Beef was thought to be the wimp of the pack, but turns out the runt of the pack. That was the word I was looking for. Okay, then the healer. Who do we bring for our healer? Nobody, because it's not allowing me people who are in my academy. Actually, you can stay. Choice pending. Choose a skill. Okay, Ashley. A radiant hammer from heavens crushing the target with holy impact. Or activate a short protective energy field, greatly reducing incoming damage and absorbing pressure. When the field expires, it erupts around the caster, damaging enemies based on pressure. Yes. Oh, that made her so much better. They keep picking on her really badly. I think we're going to use her. So let's take her out of training. Big Beef. You can go to the academy. Yeah, I think we're going to bring her. Okay, so we will bring Tiny Beef. We will bring Ashley. And then who are we bringing for damage? It's got to be Eric, right? Or Ned. Those are basically our two choices. According to this, Ned has more impact, but I don't know if that really counts necromancers correctly. Can you recruit from the academy? You can recruit from other teams. The academy is made up of junior members of other teams. Do we take Ned or Eric? That's basically our choice here. Eric has probably way more damage, although we haven't seen Ned. Ned with the tanky summon is pretty dang good. That would mean a lot of teams that don't have summons, we outnumber them. Has the mage. The mage isn't bad. We don't have a ton of damage there, though. Eric, the son of Eric, is a name? Yes, it is. I feel like we need damage. As cool as the Necromancer is, our Necromancer, we really need a kill to get him going. And like we saw last tournament, sometimes we just can't get a kill. Okay, so I want you to glue yourself to Eric. And Tiny Beef will deal with it. Also, okay, charge is the stun, vacuum, and then stun them. And then this is my heal. No, Tiny Beef, come back. All right. This is Tiny Beef's moment. Just a small sirloin. Oh no. And against his bully, Sleeping Giant. We'll see who the big man is now. Let's lock horns. Oh, and I did in formation as usual. All right, get my 3 going. Okay, I would love... Enjoy, boys. How do you like it? How do you like getting CC'd to death and not getting to play the game? Hmm? You like it? I hope you do. Wow, he just threw a bajillion traps. Just FYI. Oh, we dominated them. It's too bad that's not the A team. I want to go beat up their A team. Connor the Endless Maze and Sleeping Giant. Is that a Minotaur thing? Are you allowed to say that? Boink. And then we pull him in, and then we stun him again. Oh, and I even dropped it. He was gonna throw me, and he got stunned. All right, I'm gonna believe that you guys are gonna be okay. Boink. And boink. And boink. And boink. And boink. Oh, you got clever. Tiny Beef is dominating. This is why you don't give up. He's gonna have an inspirational speech after the tournament. It's gonna be amazing. That was not bad. Not bad at all. We're in the 8 bracket. Win the quarterfinal, semifinal, and finals to become the mid-cup champion. Lose a series and you're eliminated. Got it. 3v3 cup started. Let's go. Now, does this apply fatigue? It must be no, because if it did, I wouldn't be at 90, right? So definitely doing you. You pull out. You're captain. I don't want you. I think I don't know. Eric didn't really do a lot there, if I'm being honest. I was not impressed with Eric. Let's try Ned. Let's try Ned. All right, attach yourself to Ned and just keep him alive. Tiny Beef will be Colossus Beef. He's gonna be Kobe Beef by the time we're done. Get him some beer and a massage. All right, and let's bring you up to balanced. All right, let's do it. Orc Berserker, Orc Shaman, and Solzar, who's a champion. Falling Star. Okay, so you're a Astral Wing. And he does have a turret. Okay. We would like to have him not exist anymore. We have a pretty good build on this guy now, though. I have a stun. I have my charge. I have a vacuum hit. I think we're going to go for taking that guy out. Already got him. Oh, okay. Get my healing up. Go ahead and stun. All right. Other mages or something? Nope. You don't need to be hitting me. Boink. Yeah, get them, mages. Nice. Okay, that works. That works not bad at all. And the Spectre's really good here. If they did have a reser, being able to take out their res target would be nice. All right, let's try to get my Healy ability up before we engage this time. Ow. Oh, that's so... God, that is such a nasty combo. Both of those, the vacuum and the Titan hit, both stun. And so you just get stuck forever. Oh, I didn't know you could pull your own teammate with that ability. That's kind of a nice utility, actually. Boink. All right, fine. Have a stun then. Good job, team. Good job. Tiny Beef dominating this tournament. All right, Big Beef levels up, and he gets his Titan Slam. Well, don't mind if I do. All right, Ashley, good speed, good defense, not good attack, pretty good HP. All right, let's give it a little more attack. Okay, Tiny Beef is still behind in HP, okay on attack, way behind on defense, a little bit behind on speed. Let's get the speed. I was really noticing that. Okay, Salamander, the Blaze. Needs speed. Okay, now we are in mid-cup. Where are we at? Oh, we made it to the finals. Well, don't mind if I do. Don't mind if I do. Okay, we are taking fatigue, but we're only taking 10 per match. I don't know if that's intended or not. All right, I'm not gonna complain about it. All right, Tiny Beef, Ashley. I'm feeling the Necromancer. I'm gonna be honest. I think Eric, I don't know. He just got shut out pretty badly. And Tiny Beef, you're captain. Let's do it. We're against Order of Innovation. Okay, we've beaten them before. And we've been able to deal with Berserkers, so I think we're gonna be okay. I forgot the formation as per usual. Alright. I'm gonna pretend that you guys are gonna be okay for a minute. Oh, we're just eating a whoa, 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 whoa. Alright, come here, you. Nope, come here, you. Nope. Nope. I gotta be a little bit careful here. Oh, the friendly fire, though. Okay, they don't have healing. At least not like we do. Oh. Oh. Okay, this actually feels like a final match. We're in the finals, boys. I'm a pig, boys. Oh, he's beating me up. Oh, now we got the orc berserker. Yeah, sit down, buddy. Sit down. You can hit him. Oh, you actually don't have an attack, do you? But what if I was a pig? We're going full Porco Rosso on this one. There we go. Crit for 52 to finish it up. Containing your melee carry. Isn't that optimistic? Okay, so that was really good. That's all I have to say about that. Let's see. Okay, I got CC'd very early. I would love it if we just killed this guy quickly. Oh, I'm having problems. Oh no! Oh, we're falling apart, team. Oh, they got the res off. Okay. I don't think that's gonna do it for us, though. Where was the Spectre, man? Oof. Okay, 1-1. This is best of 3. Oh, man, we were so close. I needed like one more good hit, and for whatever reason, I just could not get that hit. Okay, oh, yep, there's the CC. So we've both blown big CCs already. I'm not, oh man, that CC is killing. Okay, let's pull out for a minute. Whoa, why are we letting them just beat on Ned? Why were you just letting him beat on Ned? What were you doing? Oh, Ashley, you threw it! What was that? Ned just stood there and ate like 500 damage and she just watched. Oh, it's heartbreaking. Tiny Beef betrayed. Their jealousy. Skull Club was eliminated from the mid-season cup in the finale. Season 1 ends here. Eliminated in the final. Champion auction live. 3 champions have entered a live auction. Review their abilities and join the big. Wait, so you don't even get a second place? Please tell me there's a second place chest. No, really? Wow. That's rough. You don't even get a second place chest. All right, well, we're in the second half of season 1. That was a disappointing loss. I feel like we should have won that one. I think maybe switching to focus on the Berserker was my mistake. I should have kept pressure in the back line. All right, champions, what do we got? We got three people. And we can't remotely afford any of them, so it doesn't matter, because they need more than double my gold. And I have no outstanding offers. No, Droog. We have 3 for sale, but they want literally more than double my gold. And we have nothing, no offers to buy anyone. So womp womp. That's an auction also, not a for sale. Okay, an Ember Priest. Okay, I don't hate that, but your stats are absolute trash. Sawyer, you're trash. Whip Pull. Okay, I do like Whip Pull quite a bit. Your stats are trash. Okay, I'm noticing a pattern. I don't like Earth Spike. Your stats are okay. Literally 0 as an average. Okay, a Cleric with Sanctuary. What is this? A Priest, okay. With 2 common abilities. Another Cleric. Okay, repels enemies and heals. And a Shield Bash. And actually good stats. Alright, you know what? I'm gonna get over my not liking clerics. We're gonna buy you. Now to complete the betrayal. Wow, that's rough, guys. Hold on, let me finish looking through these and we'll look. I do really like hunters. I don't really like those abilities though. Frost Knight with bad abilities. Bloodlust. Let out a roar that increases the movement speed and damage of nearby allies. Ooh. And has a heal. You know what? I actually kind of like you too. Alright, just out of curiosity for our roster. If we were going to do it. Nah, he's only worth 6k. Choices pending here. What do you need? Good on defense, not good on speed, neutral. Yeah, you need HP. Ned leveled. Give him some attack. Okay, yeah, the problem is we're getting to the point now where new characters are going to be so far behind in levels. What's my team size? We have 20 roster slots, so we have room. Even if we got that, who's here? Headbutt, Dark Aegis. Okay, so you are gonna be whatever the little furry lightning class is. Okay, so you have a shield, a headbutt for stunning, lightning orb. I'm not actually impressed with him. Lord Giddengard, Sacred Mint. You would be all right. And Javik the Time Stopper. Chrono Deadeye Paradox 2 opens a brief time sight window, freezes the battlefield around the caster. Paint 5 enemies. When the window closes, a homing needle bolt fires at each one. Refresher. Freeze time itself. Hostile units and projectiles nearly halt, while allies keep moving at normal speed. I mean, we would need 26,000. I don't think we can get to 26,000. Shadow Priest. Yeah, you're right. Only one. So we did Shadow Priest and we sold Eric. But would we get it in time? I don't think we would get it in time because I can't do the instant sell. right? Because we are at... Oh, we did have a chest. Okay, thank you. I was going to be a little salty if there was no reward for getting to the finalist. It's a champion chest. Hang on, hang on. Hang on. What is that? That's not a champion. Not a champion at all. I feel lied to. A car. Didn't we have a Hakar earlier? This is his cousin. At least it is a healer, or at least he has a heal and a shield. I'm not in love with that though. Good HP and excellent speed. If he had the HP heal, which he doesn't, I think we will keep him for now. I think we will keep him for now. I wish he had the HP heal. That would have actually been a pretty good one. Okay, so watch list. Well, obviously we can't afford you. Oh, well, and look at that. I was looking at a different shaman who definitely has a better ability. I think I would rather have this shaman than that shaman. So, Hakar, you gotta go. Sorry, friend. We're gonna put you up. And we don't get the money instantly. He has to actually sell. I'm gonna take this guy, though. Whoops. Bye. Bye. And I think we're gonna get this one, too. I want to keep my healers in tip-top shape. And I think we're gonna start having more and more fatigue issues. So, Ned... Go to reserves. Go to reserves. All right, you guys are fresh. Okay, so Big Beef, you can get in there. Eric Nails. Okay, that's two kind of rangy people. I think let's hold off on Eric. And if we're gonna not be using Nails, I don't want to use Steel Whisperer. So we'll do Salamander. We need heals of some sort. Okay, you are fully rested. Okay, and then one of the new ones, maybe? You have the longest way to go. You are better. Oh, wait. Didn't I say I didn't want to use nails? Are you rested? You are rested, okay. All right, well, hang on. I'm just being wacky here. I like this combo too much not to try it again. He nails them, and then we throw the shuriken on them. Okay, and then we have okay, so another healer, maybe another brawler. That could be Ashley, but she's tired. Could be Eric, I guess. We could work on maybe trying to get some more. Well, yeah, you know what? There you go. Let's try to get some levels here on Vera. Yeah, let's try it. Any good relics up? Peak. Flat mana, mana cost reduced, max mana. I do really like this one, but I'm not paying that amount. I'd pay like 3K for that. And formation, yeah, thank you. All right, beefy boy. That. And actually, everyone just move up one. That's fine. Okay. The Rotten Spiders, 433. I am 721. It's not a bad record, especially because we've kind of been underdogs in a lot of our fights. We are basically 2 full levels below this guy. Litty the Supreme. Oh, the champions are starting. Level 14. Oh, and it's are you Archmage or are you Hierophant? A supreme eminence of Archmage's power, who defies established dogma by weaving deadly spells of the Mage Reapers into his own custom spellbook. Driven by absolute fanaticism towards the one, Liddy does not seek destruction for destruction's sake, but rather the flawless perfection of arcane art. All right, Liddy. We should probably try to kill him. Priest, an ambusher, a berserker. Man, berserkers are super popular with the AI. I want to play one. Oh, they saved him. Nope, nope. You get away. You get away. You do not touch my CC bot. Oh, my beefy boy is getting destroyed. He got pulled out again. Oh, he got absolutely shredded by that. Oh, he's gotten... Whoa, whoa, whoa. Nope. Whatever that is, I don't want to be any part of that. Oh, he got healed again. Oh, no. Dude, their priest carried that team so hard. Holy crap. I almost killed this goal smash like 5 times. All right, well, we knew this was going to suck with the really low-level priest, so I'm not surprised. Let's see if maybe we can not get caught trying to save people in the back. Maybe we can get to the problem. Oh, and I'm already CC'd. I'm getting beamed. I'm getting shoved.
Double kill.
Okay, there we go. That's something. Okay, managed to dodge. Oh, I got him. Do we have anyone alive? We have no one alive. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. Oh, no! Oh, my jump just came off a cooldown. Oh, man. That first match, that priest was so MVP. He saved that berserker like 5 times. That was ridiculous. Our second, was that our second league loss? Okay. We're still down a little bit of HP. We're good on attack. We're down defense, which I felt. Yeah, let's get the defense there. All right, what do we got next? Ebon Reapers. Yeah, we're in champion territory now. Everyone's picked up their champions. Looks like it'd be a fire mage. Yeah, big fire mage. Okay. Market. I mean, they're still up, so no one bothered to buy any of them. Justin the Necromancer. Archer. Yeah. No, I think we're okay with what we got. All right, how we feeling? Okay, we can go again, but then we're gonna get tired. Yeah, we kind of need to build a full second team, don't we? Also, apparently I didn't have people doing Academy, which was an oops. My lowest level people should be at Academy. Then you can train. Is there a different arena you can jump into? What do you mean by that? A different, like visual arena? I don't think so. Not at the moment. Okay, we have Kevin the Necromancer. Orc Berserker, of course. Naya the Champion. At least this felt better. I don't know if we just happened into it, but at least it wasn't day one we started having to fight every fight with a champion in it. Nia was once the Fire Witch of Stephen Ross's band, where subtlety was never part of the job description. She learned to control the battlefield with walls of flame and sudden eruptions. After the band fell apart, Stefan found his own team. Nia entered Eslabong, winning several tournaments and earning MVP honors in the All-Star match. Okay, you look very similar to the guy we just died to. There are like cups that we did. We just did one of those where we got to the finals before we lost. Okay. Yeah. Oh no. Oh, hang on. We gotta go help. Oh, we just got absolutely bombarded. Oh, oh, the monk's done. He's doing all kinds of monkey things to me. Can a brother get a heal? Thank you. That's kind of you, but that was not a lot of heal. Okay, not bad. Oh, you got the skeleton healer. Nope, we're not doing that. Not bad, not bad. Okay. Boy, that monk almost had me. That was really close. Oops. Okay. Stop bullying the beefy boy. Ow. That meteor, man. That meteor. All right, we protected our backline successfully. Oh, you let me get close enough. Wait, were you just smart enough to dodge that? I don't like that. What kind of skeleton you think you are? Yeah, no more Healy skeletons.
Kill.
I would say that was pretty good. I would say that's pretty good. Some of these types of games have different arenas you can find in. One against non-ranked teams, horde defense. Oh yeah, Iron. Yes, yeah. We did the Iron Gate earlier, which is like you have to survive a certain amount of waves and then you get rewarded based on that. So that's one, yeah. At the end of the season, if we're high enough, we can move up in divisions. We're in Division 4 right now. Okay, so leveling a skill. Which of these would I level? I really like the silence. This is good damage and healing, though. Do damage and healing. Salamander. Nullify projectiles. Yeah. Vera did not roll well. Vera, I'm gonna re-roll you. Please make this worth my time. Thank you. Bathes all nearby allies in divine light, healing them for 5% of their max HP every second and granting a small protective shield. You gotta, every once in a while you gotta splurge a little. All right, Big Beef is way behind in speed, defense, a little behind in HP. Nails. Okay, I'm gonna give you damage. You're okay. I've not renamed you. Unnamed Orc. Oh, you are... Oh, for a second I thought you had 99 speed. I'm like, wait, what? Okay, you need defense. All right, so where are we at? Almost to the dual lane Thunder Cup. Sinpad. But I do see, unfortunately, we're at the 3-hour mark. So generally speaking, at least for the time being, I'm back at my regular job. So we're going to be starting at this later stream time, and we're only going to go for about 3 hours. If streams stay like pretty consistent this late, I may go back up to 4 hours. That's a long day for me, so I don't know. I'll think about that. But that is going to be it for tonight. I had a lot of fun with this build. I think this fatigue system really helped. Really helped. Because before, I would just get 5 people and like 1 sub, and there was like no reason ever not to run your best character. Well, now there is. Do you bring your best character now and then he's too tired to fight in the cup? So I like that. I'm sure this can be refined some more, for sure. But I think this is a really good start for that. And you can just turn it off. So if you don't like it, you could literally just turn it off when you start the game. You don't have to play with it. Okay, so I am enjoying this a lot, and we're definitely going to do some more Eslabong content. I don't know when, though. I may start a series. We may come back and stream it some more. In fact, before I forget, let's make sure we make a save. There we go. On Friday, we're going to be checking out Star Wars Zero Company. It sounds like people are pretty happy with it. It's basically XCOM, but it's Star Wars with like a little bit of companion stories. So it should be pretty cool. We'll probably go a little longer since it'll be a Friday night if I can swing it. And it'll be pretty fun. So if you want to check out some XCOM-like gameplay, that's what we're going to do on Friday. Tomorrow what's tomorrow? Thursday, so I think it is Limbus Company. So if you've been enjoying the Limbus Company stuff, I think that's tomorrow's video. And then Friday morning, of course, has more of the Cataclysm series that's coming out. All right, guys, thank you so much for coming and hanging out. I really appreciate it. I hope you have a great evening, and I hope to see you either in the comments or on Friday. If you enjoyed tonight, a like goes a long ways to helping me out. If you're not subscribed, I hope I've earned your subscription. We're on the march to 10,000 by the channel anniversary in November. I would love to get there, and I'd love to have you along for the ride. Want to support the channel? You can always leave a super thanks on a VOD. Join me live for a super chat. Consider becoming a member of the channel. That gets you early access to videos. There's about 10 or 15 members' first videos right now. And as soon as I'm done here, I'll put up yesterday's recording. It took YouTube all day to process it for some reason, but it's some more Limbus Company. All right, guys, I will see you on Friday. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for the suggestions, and I will see you there. Babble out.